Hello guys, so today is kind of a different video. So today we are going to see the platform Heroku and how we might deploy our server, the backend server in specific for this video. So I have chosen my test project, a Python project, but you can do pretty much the same to the project used by other languages. So what are the things that you need, and you really need to have an habit to learn from the docs. I also didn't had that much of an experience in the past times, but I had to get that habit, because everything is not given in YouTube videos or other sources like Google. I mean, just by typing the question. So we are going to see here the get started option, and you might choose as your option here, but for now it's Python for me. And so let's click on Python here, and you need to know that everything that you need for getting started with Heroku is will be given here. And I will click I'm ready to start. It's like just process. It shows a bit, a little bit, step by step. So it, it tells you to download the Heroku CLI. And so if your operating system is Mac OS, you can just type this command on your terminal. But if your operating system is Windows, just select your um, option 64-bit or 32-bit. If you click this, then the file will download. I've already downloaded it, and just click on that and install everything. Just click on next and you'll be ready to go. So what might be the first step for doing that? And here it is saying that Heroku login, that you need to type in your project, but you need to know that you have to sign up first, and that's not any harder. So I'm logged in right now, but if you were logged out, you can just go to heroku.com and just log in, sign up for an account, and just join me at this step in this process. So we will start the process here. And for the Python project or any other project that you might like to deploy on Heroku, you need proc file. So here we are writing this. You can say that it's a command that will be ran when the server is running at the first time. And this might looks a little unfamiliar to you. There are other options too, like this is the article I have pulled from Google by just writing what are the proc files and how can I write that, or examples of that. So it has given an example that web Python and your script name .py. So whatever the name of your script is, and you write like this. The command I have written looks a little complex, but you can just copy in your file, making a proc file and copying and pasting. You can do that, it will be just fine. And you need to be careful how you name the file. So it will be capital PROCFILE. If the spelling is different, then it might give you error, and the project might not run as expected. So there is that. And if you are using Python for a long time, then you know that you need to keep the requirements.txt file here. It is all the packages that I have used that are supposed to be installed, and just add gunicorn at the first. That would be just fine. And in this profile you might see uvcon. This is much specific about fast API, but if you'll be writing web unicorn, and your main file might be main, and then you might just skip these things and just write those. Just skip this blue shaded commands, or you could just write web. And the example was python your script name .py. So that will be the thing that you do. And if you are having some kind of database in your project, then that would be just great if you create an environment variable, because that would be easy to edit later on, because it has to be put on the config vars going to the setting. That would be a different topic for now, because you have to put in credit card for that, and that's not really what we are looking for. We are looking for the free stuff. Yes, so this will be the first thing you will do. And I haven't even considered going to my virtual environment, but I don't think that I need to. So the first thing you need to type is Heroku login. So the same as given in this terminal here, the example Heroku login. So and click enter, press enter. So I might type Q to exit, or type any other key to login to be redirected to browser. So I'll hit enter. I should be redirected to a browser anytime soon. So yeah, now I'm going to click login. It should log me in. Yeah, I'm login. So it is saying you can close this page and return to your CLI. That is what I'm doing right now. So now first you have to, and then let's click I have installed Git and the Heroku CLI. I'm just following the process given right here. So it is saying git clone. So when you are supposed to do this, so it should be done when you do not have any copy of your file, when you might not have your copies of code in your local machine. It might be in your GitHub, so you might clone that and get in your local machine. And the CD is just done to change the location. So that's not really what we are doing right now, because we already have the files. So I cloned it. I click that button. So for creating an app, you need to click Heroku create. So that is supposed to create your new app. So I can just create that, but I already have created that. And you just copy this, right? Just copy that and just paste it Heroku create, and hit enter. so that won't be a problem. I already have created this and it is kind of a test project, so I will not do that, but that won't cause you any problem whatsoever. So here it is saying git push Heroku main. So in recent times the main is called as master, so writing the same code or the command will not work for you. So what you are supposed to write is so you are supposed to write after creating the project by typing Heroku create, you are supposed to write git git push Heroku and master. So you are supposed to push on the master branch. If you hit enter, that will be just fine. The process will take a bit of time, maybe 15 seconds, 20 seconds, and you'll see the same thing up here, right? So and after end of this terminal, you can write this command up there to see if your project is up and running or not. You will know by the time it will end, cause you'll see an error if there were any, but if you follow the same step that I said, then you wouldn't fall into any problem. And if you write Heroku open, then you will be redirected to your project. And you might ask how I am supposed to enter or see my project. So you just go here and enter to the dashboard, and you'll see your projects here. The name will be written in your terminal when you write Heroku create command, so that won't be a problem. And you should note that you are not supposed to use database for the same way I have shown you, because for creating, if you have any elements of database, I have the element of database, but I have commented here, because if you like to have a database and be deployed to Heroku, then you are supposed to enter in the credit card number, and you will be provided with the resources that you need. And there are things called as add-ons that you are supposed to add on to your project. The name is self-explanatory. And if you are using MySQL, for that case you can just create an ClearDB MySQL instance. It would be free for the starting tier or something. So it's like Ignite. It's like a package. Storage will be 5 MB. It will be free. So until and unless you do not just stay in the limit, you will not have to pay anything. And the process will be something like that, and you might get into error if you haven't taken any instance of the database and you have element of database in the code. So you need to be careful about that. And if you do not have any element of database, then you do not have to worry about anything at all. You just follow the video step by step and you are good to go. So thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.